Most AI startups want to build the next ChatGPT and end up failing, but some AI startups are following a different playbook. They're solving boring problems and making millions in revenue. Calendly just crossed $100 million just by fixing scheduling. Zapier built a multi-million-dollar empire automating tasks. There are 5 more opportunities exactly like this, and most founders are looking right past them. I'm Tristan from Code Brew Labs. We've worked with over 100 founders building AI products, and I've spent the last 6 months analyzing what actually works. The $10,000 a month AI products, everyone's building those now, but the $1 million products share 5 patterns most people miss. In this video, I'm breaking down 5 AI business ideas with real potential to hit 7 figures in 2026. These aren't moonshots. They're calculated plays in proven markets that are underserved. Stick around for number 3. It's already working at scale. Idea 1. AI revenue recovery platform for SaaS. We spoke to a SaaS founder last month running a business doing $800,000 in annual revenue. Sounds pretty good, right? Except when we looked at his Stripe data, he was losing $140,000 a year to failed payments. And we're not talking about fraud. We're talking about expired credit cards, mismatched billing addresses, and customers who actually wanted to stay but got automatically churned because of a payment hiccup. Stripe's own data shows the average SaaS business loses about 9% of revenue to failed payments. We built him an AI system that predicts which payments are going to fail before they happen, automatically updates the card information, and sends smart recovery emails, and retries the payment when the customer is most likely to have funds. The result? He recovered $89,000 in the first year, money that was literally walking out the door. This isn't theoretical. Recurly's been a market leader since 2009, processing over $10 billion in annual transaction volume for clients like Paramount Plus and Sling TV. Here's the $1 million math. SaaS companies doing $500,000 to $5 million will pay you 15% of what you recover. If you recover $200,000 per client annually, you're earning $30,000 per client. To hit $1 million, you need 34 clients, and there are over 30,000 SaaS companies in this range. You're not selling software. You're printing money they didn't know they were losing. Idea 2. AI contract intelligence for M&A. Private equity firms acquiring companies need to review hundreds of contracts, employment agreements, vendor contracts, and customer terms. A single deal can have 500 plus contracts, and law firms charge $300 to $800 per hour. A typical review costs $50,000 to $200,000 per deal. An AI platform ingests all the contracts, flags the risks, identifies change of control clauses, and generates summaries. We worked with a firm on a $50 million acquisition where the AI found a change of control clause buried on page 47 that would have triggered a $2 million penalty. The law firm missed it. The AI caught it in 11 minutes. This market is exploding. Udeo launched in 2023, raised $105 million in Series A, and now has over 100 employees working with Fortune 500 legal teams including Cargill, DHL, and Duracell. Here's the $1 million math. You charge $20,000 per deal, 60% cheaper than traditional legal review. To hit $1 million, you need 50 deals per year. There are over 5,000 private equity firms in the US doing deals every quarter. Idea 3. AI Enterprise Knowledge Search. Every company with over 200 employees has the same problem. Their information is completely scattered. Product docs in Notion, customer data in Salesforce, engineering specs in Confluence, financial models in Google Drive. When someone asks, "What did we decide about the pricing change?" it takes 45 minutes of searching across 6 different tools to find the answer. We worked with a 400-person company where sales reps spent 8 hours per week just searching for information. 8 hours per week per rep. At 40 reps, that's 320 hours of wasted time every week. We built them an AI knowledge system with one search bar that queries everything. You type a question and you get the answer with source links in 3 seconds. The sales team cut search time by 70%, and revenue per rep went up because they were selling instead of searching. Want proof? Glean, founded in 2019, valued at $7.2 billion after raising $150 million in 2025, they've grown to over 1,000 employees, working with clients like Citigroup, Databricks, Sony, and Uber. The company surpassed $200 million in ARR in December of 2025. Here's the million-dollar math. Enterprise companies with 200 plus employees will pay $20,000 to $50,000 per year for this. To hit $1 million in ARR, you need 20 to 50 customers. There are over 200,000 US companies with 200 plus employees. Once you integrate with their systems, the switching costs are massive. This is the idea I'd build if I were starting today. Idea number 4, AI fraud detection for e-commerce. E-commerce fraud is a $41 billion problem. Online stores lose 1.5% to 3% of revenue to fraud, which means a $10 million store is losing $150,000 to $300,000. Traditional fraud detection is either too loose and lets fraud through, or too strict and blocks legitimate customers. We spoke to a Shopify store doing $5 million annually whose system was declining 12% of legitimate orders. They were losing $600,000 in valid revenue, trying to prevent $120,000 in fraud. We built them an AI fraud scoring system that analyzes over 50 signals: device fingerprint, transaction velocity, address patterns. Every transaction gets a real-time risk score, so high risk gets blocked, medium risk gets manual review, and low risk flows through. Result? Fraud dropped 68%. False positives dropped 82%, and they recovered $400,000 in previously blocked legitimate transactions. AI fraud detection is already exploding. Signifyd raised $205 million and a $1.6 billion valuation and protects over 4,000 merchants including Lenovo, Samsung, and Walmart. Here's the million-dollar math. E-commerce stores doing $3 million plus will pay you 0.3% to 0.5% of transactions. At 0.4%, a single $10 million store pays you $40,000 per year. To hit $1 million, you need 25 stores. There are over 150,000 e-commerce businesses doing over $1 million annually. Idea 5, AI customer support quality assurance. Companies with 20 plus support agents have no idea what's actually being said in tickets. Are agents being empathetic? Are they escalating properly? Traditional QA is manual. Managers review maybe 2% of tickets and give feedback weeks later. We worked with a company that had 50 agents handling 10,000 tickets per month. They reviewed 200 manually, literally 2%. We built an AI QA system that scores 100% of tickets across 12 dimensions: response time, empathy, solution accuracy, escalation, tone. Every agent gets a daily score with specific examples. Within 60 days, customer satisfaction went from 4.1 to 4.6 stars, and first response resolution jumped 22%. This market is exploding. Sierra launched in 2023 and hit a $10 billion valuation in 2025. They have over 100 employees working with brands like ADT, Sonos, and Weight Watchers, and surpassed $100 million in ARR in November of 2025. Here's the million-dollar math. Companies pay $500 to $2,000 per agent per year. At $1,000 per agent, a 50-agent team pays you $50,000 per year. To hit $1 million, you need 20 clients. Over 10,000 US companies operate support teams with 20 plus agents. Churn is almost zero because once they measure quality this way, they can't go back. Here's why these 5 ideas work and what they have in common. They solve expensive problems in proven markets. They use AI, but the AI isn't the product. The outcome is. They target customers with budgets, so you're not creating demand, you're capturing it. In 2024, these markets were wide open. In 2025, early movers are gaining traction. By late 2026, saturated. The founders building million-dollar products aren't waiting for perfect timing. They're validating fast, building lean, and landing customers. If you're serious about building one of these ideas, or you already have an AI concept you want to pressure test, share your contact details using the link in the description to schedule a free strategy session with us. Once you do, someone from our team will reach out for a no-pressure conversation. We'll help you validate the market, map out a realistic MVP, and identify what it will actually take to get your first paying customers. If you found this helpful, subscribe and drop a comment letting me know which idea stood out the most. I'm Tristan from Code Brew Labs. Let's build something that actually works. I'll see you in the next one.